I begin with this proposition. When anyone listens to or seeks medical guidance from Jenny McCarthy or any of her fellow neurosurgeons on The View, they've confessed to having the intellectual power of a dead tree stump and may even be living in one. McCarthy's celebrity drivel on vaccination and that of the other healer, Alicia Silverstone, star you will recall of the autobiographical Clueless, amount to offering the world their deep cautions about vaccination and modern medicine. In the last few days, 2 Republicans in the U.S. have opened another dim window on this so-called debate. McCarthy's had a much longer run. From the emergency room on The View, she has dropped such nuggets as, you ask any mother in the autism community if we'll take the flu or the measles over autism any frickin' day of the week. Only in a society protected by modern medicine and the technologies and pharmaceuticals that have stopped so many illnesses has the arrogance to reject what science, modernity, and medicine have done. It's also a tribute to certain cartoon stereotypes, the biggest and most relevant being the well-nourished idea that companies who make and sell drugs, Big Pharma, is the preferred shorthand for the activists, such as Robert Kennedy Jr., well, they're evil, really evil. I like to juxtapose against that dim caricature with the often quoted remark, imagine a world without anesthetics. The 20th century liberated a fair part of mankind from previously inevitable and throat-screeching pain with anesthetics, and by inoculation halted pandemics of polio, measles, smallpox, and whooping cough. I know that there's still an entire generation of Canadians who remember personally the bad days when polio put children in horrible metal braces, when tuberculosis, TB, settled on family members, and when measles and smallpox were real threats. They remember, too, the school campaigns and preventative inoculations that in so short a time almost fully armed us against such plagues. Well, now that we no longer see how brutal these diseases were and have had more or less suspended them for a few generations, that very freedom has caused a few selfish and profoundly silly people to rattle on about imagined harms, to walk away from reason and medicine to their own self-absorbed and dangerous fantasies. Finally, anti-vaccination is intensely selfish. Not vaccinating a child amounts to taking a free ride on the good practices of others. Their good practice is the real protection against your immense carelessness. Dr. McCarthy would be proud. For The National, I'm Rex Murphy.